Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and for today's video I'm here to do a tag response for Movie Review Time. He tagged me last week to do a horror sequel tag, so I thought this was a great tag. There's a great lot of questions, so 9 questions all up, so I'm just going to get straight into it, and this is all to do with horror sequels. Alrighty, so question number 1 is, what is your favourite horror sequel? Very easy for me. My favourite sequel is definitely Child's Play 2. It's not only my favourite sequel, but it is definitely my favourite within the Child's Play franchise. I just absolutely love everything about that movie. And question 2 is, what is your least favourite horror sequel? I've got quite a few that I could have gone with for this question, but I'm going to go with Seed of Chucky. To me, that movie is just an utter pile of shit. It should have never been made. Question 3 is, what is the most underrated horror sequel in your opinion? I'm going to go with Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. I definitely think it's a pretty underrated sequel. I don't think it gets the love that it deserves. I absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my favourite sequels. I love the tone of the movie. I do like the storyline. The characters are all really good, and I think Michael is phenomenal in that sequel. The portrayal of Michael is fantastic. He's pretty brutal. There's a lot of good kills in the film, and the mask looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm going to go with Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers for my underrated sequel. Question 4 is the opposite. What horror sequel is the most overrated in your opinion? Initially I was going to go with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, but I've decided to go with Halloween 2018. Hi Brad. Yeah, to me Halloween 2018 is extremely overrated. I think it gets way more love than it deserves. Now don't get me wrong, it's not a bad sequel, but it's definitely far from being one of the best Halloween sequels, which a lot of people regard it as being one of the best, and for me, yeah, it's definitely not. So Halloween 2018 for overrated. Question 5, what is the best death scene in a horror sequel? I've got a couple. I'm going to go with Philip's death from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, the puppet death. I think that's really awesome. I just love the whole idea around it. It's pretty lengthy, there's a good build up to it, and yeah, I just really like that kill a lot. This is more basic, but it's always sort of stood out for me for some reason. I also love Mark's death in Friday the 13th Part 2. He's the character in the wheelchair. I think that's really brutal, really nasty, and really mean-spirited. Just the machete to the face, and then you see him rolling down the stairs in the wheelchair. So yeah, that's kind of an honourable mention. Question 7 is, what horror sequel did you used to hate but now love? I'm going to go with Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. I used to really dislike that sequel a lot, but upon revisiting the entire franchise actually fairly recently, my opinions have changed quite a bit, and I think Dream Warriors is fantastic. Question 8 is, what horror sequel did you used to love but now hate? Honestly, I'm going to have to skip this question. I couldn't really think of one, so sorry about that. I will pass on this question. And question 9, the final question, is, what horror sequel has the best ending? A few people have already mentioned this, but I'm definitely going to have to agree. I'm going to have to go with Halloween H2O. It definitely has my favourite ending within the Halloween franchise, and probably my favourite ending to a horror movie period. I just think the showdown between Laurie and Michael is just absolutely phenomenal, and the beheading at the end is just absolutely awesome. It was a great ending to the movie, and that's where the original franchise should have ended, in my opinion. It was just a really good ending to the Laurie Strode trilogy, in my opinion. So yeah, definitely Halloween H2O. Child's Play 2 comes close though. I love the ending in the Toy Factory for that movie, but for me, we will go with Halloween H2O. Okay, so there you go. That was my response to Movie Review Time's horror sequel tag. Fantastic tag. Now I'm going to leave this open, so if you guys feel like doing a response to this, I'll leave the questions in the description box below, so feel free to do a response. And also, if you're not subscribed to Movie Review Time, I will leave his link in the description box below. Head on over and check him out. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.